Welcome back to Kicking Ass with Tanner Stone. Today we got Lucas on the podcast, and we got Bar Vision's Luke with a duct tape on his head.
Yes, sir. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Last night, actually, you ever have those moments where you just stare at the ceiling and manifest?
Yeah.
Do you actually, or is that weird?
Not like stare at the ceiling, but like I'll like just say like I know, like I'll just imagine where I'm gonna be at. Like sometimes I'll be driving my car and I'll be like imagining I'm driving a Corvette. It's kind of stupid, but like I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be driving a Corvette. Like I can just imagine it. It's kind of funny, but that's what I do. Like I just imagine I'm like gonna make it.
What about you, Lucas?
I'd say the same thing, but I think what it was like yesterday. I think I was like, you know who Greg Paulette is, like the fitness guy, bro. It's like this shredded, jacked, added like guy died by a train. But besides that, like the shredded guy.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. But I don't know. I was like, damn, dude. I was listening to his like motivational. It was just him talking in my car. I'm like, damn, I want a physique like that.
He was the David Goggins before David Goggins, bro.
Yeah. Dude, same guy.
But the reason I asked that is because I literally like looked at the ceiling last night and asked to be. I don't even know who I'm asking because I don't really believe in Jesus or God or any crazy being, but I believe in a spirit. I believe in you like hope for things to come true. They'll come true just because you'll be looking for it. The law of attraction. And I asked, I was like, please let me be a model in this upcoming year. I swear to God. And I haven't done that. The last time I really manifested something and hoped for it to come true was about, I don't know, like during the summer, and it ended up coming true. I'm not going to say what it is, but yeah, has that ever happened to you? You really wanted something really bad, and the law of attraction, like you putting that out into the world, brought it back to you?
I don't really think of like one thing, but like I could say like when I say those like thoughts, like it gets me in the right mindset for my goals. I guess if that makes sense. Like it helps push me. Like I don't like my goal. You guys know, like I want to get a Corvette by the end of this year. So like I don't have it, but I guess we'll see at the end of the year. But like I'm just keep on telling myself like I'm gonna do it. Just keep on working. Like I'm working towards something, and like I guess that's by the end of by the end of 2025, like, so in that time frame. I don't really have an exact time frame, but like
Set a date right now. Set a date. Like we set Michael a date for him to post a video. Set a date.
all right.
Like I feel like if you set a date, it'll make you want to work towards your goal more faster. You're like, oh shit, I gotta do this at like in like 2 months. God damn, I actually gotta lock in. Like I can't be,
2 months might be a little crazy. That's like a $60,000 car. So I'm gonna say
6 months.
like October.
October what? Give me a date. Come on.
October. Now let me pick like a good date, like my favorite. I was thinking 21st. So you know what? October 21st. October 21st, I'm gonna have a Corvette.
There we go.
I'm gonna clip this, and then once I'm in the Corvette, you'd be like, damn, manifestation is real, and everyone's gonna watch this podcast and be like, listen to my words.
But Sir Lucas is right. When you set a date, your mind automatically just wants something so much more because you know the deadline's coming up and you got to really work for it. Like the challenge I did, that 30-day challenge, I kind of like fucked off and didn't really eat as healthy in the middle and maybe a little bit in the beginning. But right when I got to the last 2 weeks, right when I got to the end of the finish line, I just started really eating healthy and pushing my workouts 2 times harder. Have you guys ever had a deadline before and really worked hard for it?
I have. This is kind of like a funny thing I would do. Like when I was fat, so like, like when you would see like the YouTuber, like boxers, like have a boxing event and they're like 6 months until they fight. So like I would put myself on like the same deadline as them. I'm like, I gotta lose like 30 pounds before they fight. Like it's kind of stupid, but like since it's like the biggest thing everyone was talking about, it's like when I saw like it keeps reminding like, oh, you're 3 months away from them fighting, like a month away. Like I don't know, it just kind of kept me on track because I was like, I said I was gonna be 30 pounds skinnier by the time they fought, so I actually kind of helped me.
I like that. Lucas, put
I don't think I really have anything.
your head in the game, Lucas. What's up? What's up with you?
No, I'm right here. I'm right here.
He's thinking about that Lamborghini Urus he's gonna get by the end of this year. So
But Lucas, at the 30-day challenge we did, people kind of made fun of Lucas and said he didn't have a big transformation. We'll pop the comment right on the screen. Someone said he lost his glasses, but Lucas, this past week, he's been killing it. He's been kicking ass. And is the reason that you're kicking ass because of the hate from the challenge?
Yeah, no, I just feel like it all got to me.
What do you mean?
No, I mean everyone's right. Or like it's like I've always wanted to be in shape, always wanted to be. I mean, I think I'm not saying I'm not in shape. I feel like I have. All right, well, if I think of a better body than majority of like Americans, you know, because everyone's obese and shit. But besides that, I think like I've always wanted to be in shape, and I've always tried to get in shape. But then I like do it for like a week or two, and then I quit, and then do it again, and then I quit. It's just a cycle of doing it over and over again, just quitting and quitting and quitting. And over after like seeing the comments and just like seeing people say this, and I think someone else told me something, and then I was just like, damn, dude, like I just can't. I just can't quit. Like I got to prove these people wrong.
So would you ever post what you're doing on social media so you'll always get that feedback and it'll push you?
No,
No.
I think I just want to get it for myself.
But you just said before that when you were doing it for yourself, you always got in that cycle of starting and stopping. But right when Denise got involved, that's when you started pushing it.
that was like his wake up call. I get what you're saying, Lucas. Like it was like a wake up.
I feel like I just want to do it myself and not rely on others. I feel like that was good to see those comments and people say that things. And I just, you know, I feel like the real way for me to like actually stick to what I want to do is just straight discipline and just doing the things I don't want to do.
Well, we're all locked in right now. Luke, well, what got you to lock in finally?
No, I know what you're thinking, but I was locked in before that. Like I just thought to myself, I was like,
Let's go to the beach.
No, but that like motivated me. But like before then, like I was just so tired of like being like complacent. Like I like do good, and then like the weekend I would just like screw myself over, eat bad, and it's like, bro, I'm going nowhere. So like I just kind of had like a breaking point where I was like, I'm done. Like I need to actually like stay committed. So like when it was New Year's, like that was like my goal was just to stop. Like I need to like keep going, like not just break the cycle. Like you want to make a new habit. You know what I mean? Like you got to stay on that same trend. You can't eat good for 5 days and then eat bad on the weekend. It's not, you're not going to go anywhere with that. So
It's crazy how one bad meal after a week of dieting just fricks everything up. It just messes everything up.
yeah, it's true.
Because it happened to me after the challenge. I went with you guys and my mom and Michael, and we went to the pizza place, and we got the Chicago style pizza. I'll post the video of me like doing the cheese pull. But I had 3 slices. I had ice cream that day with 2 scoops. I also had a chicken parm sandwich, and dude, I was bloated for 3 days straight. I went up 10 pounds, and I'm slowly going back down. But all that hard work just got ruined in one meal.
You didn't actually gain 10 pounds. I think that just put like carbs into your muscles or whatever. Cause you're like, you know what I mean? Like you were dieting down. So like when you put all that carbs and like eat a bunch of food, it's going to like fill you up. That's what bodybuilders do.
It's weird because I don't know. I had to go on the scale after that meal, and it's just all the water weight just filled up my body so much. And then the crazy thing after that is I started going on social media, and I would just start seeing all this stuff on how what you're eating is really water weight. It's not actually fat, and how it takes about a week to gain 1 to 2 pounds of fat. Like I've been seeing all this shit, and I'm like, whoa, why is this popping up right when I'm starting to talk about this.
Bro, our phones listen to us, I swear. So
And now TikTok's getting banned too.
did you see the new app like Redbubble or something?
No, it's like something Lemonade.
Oh no, I saw that. But there's like a new one. It's called like Red Note or Redbubble.
Come on, bro.
Bro, I'm not on these apps. I don't know anything about this.
I made a video on one of them because like it was supposed to be like TikTok refugees, and I was like playing some Mandarin sound and like just dancing as a joke.
No, I'm not on TikTok anymore. Like I know TikTok's getting banned, but I don't know any like the names of, like the new stuff that's coming out.
TikTok's not getting banned, bro. Someone's gonna buy it. We're still gonna have TikTok. It's too big to just shut down.
I've been going on TikTok a lot lately because I just been having nothing to do, and I should just start going for a walk. But I'm lazy, man. I've just been sitting in bed, scrolling.
Bro, that's not even true though. You say you're lazy and then like you still walk like 15,000 steps at least. Like
Oh, recently I've been like around the 10K range.
that's still more than me.
My goal right now is modeling. My goal last year was to get a 6-pack. I got that. And then now my goal this year is to literally be a famous model. And it's going to happen because I want it so bad, and I keep pushing it out to the world, and I feel like it'll come back to me. Well, what are your goals this year? I know Luke's is to get a Corvette, and what's yours, Lucas's, this year?
All right, 2025 goals. I would say
No, one goal that you're gonna like literally climb to the top of that mountain and do it.
one goal.
One goal that you're gonna work towards the whole year.
Well, I don't have one goal. I got 2 goals.
2 goals.
All right, first goal is to realistically lean down, go for a 6-pack, like a one that's like visible. I like a skinny one where like it actually, when you have like a 6,
Not like Tanner.
But I get what you're saying, like defined, like
like a defined one. I mean, I got to start hitting abs. I haven't hit abs in a while, but that's not my goal right now, Right now I'm trying to get back into like how it was before, back into shape, like doing cardio in the morning. Fucking cardio, man. I hate that shit. And then third one is business. See, put more work into effort into a business and see it, try to grow it out.
But what do you want to climb to the top of the mountain this year? What do you want to really surpass in this year?
My past self.
What about your past self?
Just like the habits, just like generate, like just evolve as a whole human. From like my bad habits to like Luke would say, Luke was saying before, it's like you eat clean 5 days and then the weekend you destroy everything. Like out of that cycle of just doing like bad stuff over and over again that like affect me.
I feel like the worst cycle is literally what you're saying right now. But whenever I eat, I could go so long for eating healthy. And once I go for a long period of time, I don't even want unhealthy food anymore. And then once I have unhealthy food, I can't stop eating it. I get it's not bad if you eat a pancake in moderation, if you eat French fries in moderation, a burger or something like that. But when you have it, you just want more and more. It's something they put in the food, like a chemical or something. And that's what gets me. I can't just have one. I can't just have it in moderation.
I agree with you, bro, to be honest.
It's hard.
Oh, I actually have a good question. Maybe, well, we're still young, so but I was asking my dad the other day, I was like, my dad's 63, but I was just asking him, I was like, how old do you feel like mentally? Because like, I wonder like when I get older, like, you know what I mean? Like you don't really feel 63. Like right now, I don't feel like I'm 20. I feel like I'm 18, even though it's like 2 years, it's 2 years, bro. So like, but I don't know. Like when I was asking my dad, like he said he felt like he was 30, like mentally, and he's 63. So like I was just like wondering what that's like.
Big Bob's 30 in his mind.
Yeah, like, but it's true though, bro, because you don't really feel like old. If that makes sense. So like,
so what's your question?
I don't know. I was just saying, like, how old do you feel mentally? That was me my question. Like, how old do you feel mentally?
Mentally, I feel
we're still young though, so like it doesn't really.
Mentally, I feel older than I am right now. Like whenever I'm in college and I see the kids that are my age that I'm supposed to be friends with and hang around, I don't really mesh with them. I don't enjoy going out. I don't enjoy drinking, but that's just there's people my age that don't enjoy doing that stuff, but it's very small percentage. And I feel like I'm older because I just feel like my maturity level is a lot more mature than people my age.
I feel like that's to touch on that. It's rare to find people like that because of the environment you've grown around and the things you've seen compared to other people. Because I don't know if.
No, keep going. I just have a question after.
Oh, okay, yeah. If there's certain things like we know that other people don't know, like if you take for example like your average regular Joe, right? And you ask them what are they doing to make money, or like how are they trying to make money, or like do they want to provide money, or like do they want to go to college, and like the answers are yes, I want to do that, yes, I want to do that. But then you come to us and like our mindset's different from that, right? It's like I want to own a company, I want to have like this and that by this and that age, right? I just feel like it's like what you surround yourself by, like environment plays such a big factor into that. That was a big ramble of nothing, but yeah.
My question to both you guys is so like how you said was with I get how you're saying with what I said about how I just want to play basketball and not go out and stuff. Is that me being younger than I am or me being older than I am? Because us being young, we'd like to play basketball. We just like to go out to eat, like to do stuff that maybe kids would do. And I feel like when you get older, that's when you want to go out and party. So is it you being younger or more mature?
Um, well, it all depends on the person. I was raised, I guess, well, I was raised Christian, so I have different morals. Like, going out was fun at first, but then when you really think about it, it's like you're just going out to get drunk. Like, nothing good happens from that. You're gonna get drunk, get with a girl, most likely. Bad things happen when you're drunk. Like, you can say you're not gonna. Me personally, I don't get with girls when I'm drunk, but there's other guys who get with girls when they're drunk. So, you know, like nothing good comes from when you go out. Like, so, so in that sense, like, I forgot what I was touching on, but like that's my morals. So like being raised Christian, like I see that, like I'm not drawn to that. Like it was fun maybe for a month, 2 months, and now it's like it's pointless. So I think we're mentally older. Maybe we're doing younger things, but like we're replacing that instead of going out. Like on a Saturday night, let's go play basketball instead of let's go to the club. So like I think we're mentally older as we realize going out, there's nothing really good comes from it. You know what I'm saying? Going to play basketball, we're burning calories, having fun. You know what I mean? Staying fit. So
It's a good response. So even though we're getting older, we still like to do the stuff that we like to do when we were younger.
Bro, I don't necessarily think like you getting older or younger really depends on like you doing going out or playing ball. I just think it's your environment because it just depends on like who you're around or who you're with. If your five best friends or people were to go partying every night, you'd probably be doing the same thing. If your five friends were the people who you just play ball, get food with, you'd be doing the same thing. I don't think like mental maturity sure plays a role into it, but it doesn't play that much of a role into it in my opinion.
So, all right, I understand what you're saying.
Like I don't think like our age, we don't want to be younger. We're just doing what we find enjoyable. If we were older, we'd be just doing what we find enjoyable, not like just because I'm 40 and I'm playing ball doesn't mean like I still want to feel like I'm young again. I'm not going through a midlife crisis at that age, all right? But if I was like 20 playing ball, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter. It's what I find doing enjoyable.
I was gonna say I think it is kind of maturity, like to pick those friends and realize though they don't those people that just want to go out, like you don't line up with them morally. So I guess I get what you're saying. It is your environment, but also it's you kind of making the choice. Like I don't want to be around that stuff. Like I don't like that. So I guess maybe it's
Yeah, but you're making that choice because of who you grew up with, right? That's your environment you were around. Your parents taught you how to do that and make those choices. You know, you learn from like other people, and you spend most of your time with your parents, and you can just tell like, okay, this kid's bad, this kid's not bad. Like, I don't want to be with this kid. If I do this, I know it's bad. Like,
yeah. But some people like when they turn 18, they're like, fuck it. Like now I can do what I want. So I guess it depends. Like some people are like, fuck, I'm gonna get drunk every night. and even your parents could raise you amazingly, and then you meet. But I guess it's true. Like you can meet one bad kid in high school, or do something, go to one party, and then that gets the ball rolling. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like once you see like a chain reaction to it, you're just like doom, doom, doom over and over again until you're like, God damn, what the fuck?
But that didn't happen in me. So
A lot of people go out and party because their parents didn't give them the freedom when they were in high school. So they go to college and they just want to go crazy. But I've had the freedom in high school and I've chose to use it in not a way of partying and stuff like that.
okay, it just depends on the person though, because like my parents were like, my dad was pretty strict, like, and I was homeschooled, and like, so I really like wasn't touched in with any of that stuff. Then when I went to high school, I was kind of like exposed to all of that, and then like summer, like I did go out a little bit, but then I was like, yeah, there's just no point. So like, yeah, but my parents were strict, so I guess like I didn't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm finally free, I can do what I want. I was like, yes, I'm free now, but like deep down, this isn't enjoyable.
Here's where I come into rebuttal to that. Like, let's say if you went to college, like somewhere else, right? You have hella freedom, right? And you're probably going to do the things you don't want to do. I'm not saying like you are going to do it, but I feel like you'd be more inclined to do like, all right, let me go out, because you got to find a way to meet new people, make new friends. You don't know who to talk to, simple things like that. But I feel like at the end of the day, you're going to be like, this isn't me. This is who I want to do. I feel like you'll be like, you'll do it, but then you'll be like, go back to how you were like being like, all right, I don't like this. This isn't fun. But if it's just like, if you got motion, you got motion, just saying.
You got motion. I agree. I get what you're saying.
So we hit a lot of great topics this podcast. We talked about the manifestation. We talked about the partying and how kids grow up and how they change and stuff like that. I guess we talked about that. So what's your biggest take from the podcast? Luke, you go first.
I would say my biggest take is just make sure you pick the right friends, surround yourself with good people. And yeah, I mean, it's like that. It's like a funny quote, but it's like the friends you surround yourself with is who you become, or like the people you surround yourself with is who you become. And that's true. So like, I'm happy I found a good group of friends, and like get to play basketball, go eat, like have fun together, smoke some cigars, but have some fun. Like, and we don't have to go out to have fun. So I like that about our friend group, and we all have good goals and are very driven, like the gym. So yeah.
2025, let's all reach our goals together. All right. If you're out there, you're struggling, just know everyone's human. We all struggle, but don't be a bitch. I'm joking. You got it. Let's do it. 2025. Let's all get our goals down.
Well, I'm going to wrap it up by saying that start manifesting and pursuing the stuff that you really want to accomplish in life, because like what I want to do the modeling this year, and I really want to focus on that and get that done. Luke wants a Corvette,
Yes, sir.
and he's going to get it. I'm going to be a model this year. And then Lucas wants to get really lean and have a strong 6-pack and better himself through this year. And I feel like we're all going to do this stuff because that's all we're focusing on right now. So if you're watching this, find a goal for 2025 and focus on it, and do not let that goal leave your sight. So nice talking with you guys. Bye.